What's going on, guys? Good morning. Good morning. Theme. What's up, guys? Good morning. Good morning. Thank you guys for joining the live. We are about to start making our calls here, wholesale and real estate. We've got a few deals and already in the pipeline, and we're going to be working towards making a couple more calls, hopefully setting up new appointments and showing you guys how to call leads, how to wholesale real estate. So what's going on, guys? Hey, Hector, best way to reach you. I work with a hard money lender, and we do press screening for deals. Yeah, just send me a DM. I'd be more than happy to work with you, especially if you got any good terms. We're always looking for people to partner up with. So send me a DM here on TikTok or Instagram. I'd be more than happy to be able to connect with you guys. So always happy to work with new hard money lenders, new partners, investors, anybody that really gets this game. I'd be more than happy to work with you. All right, guys, we've got a couple deals that we're already pushing across the table. So let's get started here. We've got this one here that was sent in from our VAs yesterday. Looks like it's an SMS lead. So let's give him a call. What's up, Jake? I've been doing this since 2019, bro. Last week we closed on. Hello. Last week we closed on two. This week we closed on one, and we're looking to have two more by the end of the month. I think they're gonna close on in May though. Those other ones for sure. And we just put on a contract yesterday, so that was pretty good. If you go on Instagram, you'll see kind of like that story. It's one of the relationships that I had been building for such a long time. Appreciate it, Jake. Thank you so much, brother. Yeah, so if you're only just kind of getting one, like what kind of deals, what kind of leads are you following up with? Yeah, Edgar, we also do flips. It just depends really. So when people get into wholesaling, really like think about this. You're getting all of the best leads out in the market because you are direct to seller, right? Obviously, there's a couple of them that are going to slip by whenever you don't work with agents, but when you're wholesaling, you're looking at the deals directly from the seller, right? So you're getting the best of the best. And you can choose to wholesale them and make a quick buck without having to put a lot of money into it, or you can flip it yourself, a little bit riskier, right, but bigger spreads. So it just really depends on what you want to do. We also hold on to some of the deals ourselves for our own portfolio. I'm here in Kansas City. In Kansas City is where I do most of my deals for sure. Section 8. Yeah, we actually had a tenant that was wanting to do Section 8 and apply at one of our rentals, but the Section 8 program here in Kansas City is so trash. Like it's just they just take too long to work with us, and so we really don't have the time to go and do their job for them. So we haven't really worked with Section 8 that much. So for those of you guys that don't know, we're also on Instagram and TikTok. We're also on YouTube, Hector Buys Houses. We do deals across the nation. So if you guys have any questions, concerns on how to get started wholesaling or doing real estate, drop your comments, your questions in the comment section. I'd be more than happy to answer those whenever you guys send them up. So let's get some deals going. If you guys have any deals you need pushed across the pipeline. We've done deals with other folks that are just kind of getting started as well. It doesn't need to be one man show. We can do deals and we can do business together, guys. Let me see. Let me call this lady back here. So we have a duplex that we're actually putting, like we already put it under contract. And I was looking at when it was first inside our CRM. It's been in our CRM more than 800 days. Just to kind of give you guys an idea, more than 800 days in our CRM, and we finally have it close to being closed. It's all about the follow up game, obviously. Hello, Sharon. My name is Hector Martinez. I saw that you spoke with Ryan on my team about a house in Raytown. Is this a good time to talk? I wanted to see if we might be a good fit for you, and be able to provide you with the cash offer. Very good. That's excellent. That's what I'm here for. How long have you guys been thinking about moving? Oh, very good. You guys have family out there? Oh, very nice. You guys probably get better weather out there too, right? Oh, mm-hmm. Well, I gotcha. Well, I'd be more than happy to help you kind of navigate the sale process of your home. Like I said, if it doesn't work out with us as cash buyers, I can always point you in the right direction. Um, Really, the way it works is we talk a little bit about the property, its condition. Um, we buy everything as is, so you really don't have to put any more money out of pocket when it comes to selling with somebody like us. And typically, we'll cover even your closing cost. Now, it does sound like maybe you guys are maybe thinking about moving. We've also been able to help folk, pay for some moving expenses before. Um, and so we really just kind of base our business in providing the best kind of white glove service to our clients. Of course. Yeah, no, and we won't make you sign anything unless we are ready and you and I and your husband have already agreed to a price, a timeline, and kind of all the specifics have been laid out. Does that sound fair? Okay. So what I can maybe just get from you right now are just some details about the house. Maybe you just kind of walk me through the house as if you're, just kind of showing the house to somebody new. Tell me a little bit about the condition, a little bit about the upgrades, anything in specific you'd like me to know about the house. Okay. Okay. So it looks like some upgrades. When were they last done? These upgrades. Okay. 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 Mm, 2018. Okay. What about your kitchen? Any upgrades there? Okay. Yep. Okay, so you got them painted. Sounds like it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Is there a basement in the house? Third bed. Is it a finished basement or is it still kind of like partially finished? I gotcha. Okay. All right. Um, any leaks? Okay. I gotcha. Haven't done that. Okay, no worries. No worries. Okay. Okay. Perfect. What about the roof? Okay. Okay. Yeah, what did they tell you? Mhm. Okay, I gotcha. Perfect. Mechanicals, things such as like the water heater and the AC unit, and the furnace. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, overall, it sounds like a pretty well kept place. Is there anything else that you maybe were thinking about fixing up, or anywhere else that may be giving you guys a bit of concerns to fix up, like foundation issues or uh, okay, okay, hmm hmm right, right, right. I gotcha. Okay, understood. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I mean, really, it does sound like something that we would definitely be interested in helping you guys out with. When was the proposed kind of date to move? When were you guys thinking about making the jump? Okay, so you guys are still kind of just waiting to see what happens, or is he? Yeah. And what was your kind of thinking? Are you thinking that it should happen before the 2 years? Yep. Yep. I gotcha. So too many levels for you guys. A lot of stairs. Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I gotcha. Okay. So ideally, if I were to just kind of wave a magic wand, right? You would be thinking about moving to a ranch style home in Georgia within the next year. Um, what kind of price have you guys discussed for the house? Okay. Okay. Understood. Yep. So let me ask you this. Are you guys still paying a mortgage on the house? Okay. Yep. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah. Okay. How much do you owe still on the mortgage? Okay. Okay. Um, okay. Yeah. And from on that 80,000, how much are you guys making on the monthly payments? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Yep. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Right. I gotcha. Are you currently owing anything like are you behind on any sort of payment yet or anything like that on the house? Okay. Okay. Understood. Gotcha. Um Yeah, no, that's good. At least you guys are on top of it. Well, so there's a couple of ways we can kind of go about this, Miss Sharon. Obviously, we need to talk to your husband, have him be on the call, so that we can all be able to kind of see where we want to take it next. 2 years from now is pretty far out. There is, a lot of things that can happen between now and then. Um, yep. So I'd love to be able to help you guys at least get the ball rolling and kind of get some momentum behind the fact that you guys are ready to kind of move down to Georgia and maybe start looking for places out there. And at the same time, be able to have a game plan of, okay, how much are we actually going to be able to walk away with from the sale of the house? So that way, you guys have some shopping money when it comes to going and buying your next home. Yep. Okay. Well, that's a good amount. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we can kind of work our way towards that. I'm here to kind of facilitate and be your guys's expert when it comes to the sell and the buy of your next place. Um, so what I can do now, just to kind of be able to keep, like I said, the ball rolling, is maybe schedule a call with you and your husband whenever he's around, and just kind of get his side of things. Um, and so that way we can work towards a game plan. How does that sound? Okay. All right. Can we do, let's see, can we do 11 a.m.? Okay. I can call or we can do a video FaceTime, whatever makes it easier for you. Okay. Okay. We do Sundays. We can do Sundays. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Want to make sure we catch them at the good time. Yeah. Yep. Obviously, don't want to push him to do something he doesn't want to do for sure. Okay. Sounds good. Miss Sharon, what was your husband's name? Anthony. Okay. I will book us a call for Sunday at 11. Um, and I'll just give you a quick call before then, and so we can kind of get that questions and everything answered from his side. All right. Miss Sharon, do you have a good pen and paper that you can maybe write my number down in case you need to give me a call back? Okay. Let me know when you're ready. Okay. So the phone number is 816-266-4552. Hector Martinez. All right. And then I'll just quickly send you a quick text with my information just so you can have it on your phone saved on there as well. All right. All right. Thank you, Miss Sharon. All right. Let's go. Good stuff, guys. I mean, this is a one of those deals where you just follow up, right? Older couple wants to move to Atlanta, Georgia. Uh, Decent house with a few upgrades in 2018, including mechanical. Roof needs replaced. Wants to book a call with husband Anthony to go over next steps. So really is not. I guess I wouldn't consider it like a really hot lead until we kind of get an idea of like the urgency, right? The urgency to move forward. So right now, either way, great call, great connection, great build rapport. We'll just kind of move this one to qualified and follow up. What do you guys think about that call? You guys can, drop your comments here in the section and let me know. Do you guys think there was anything that I missed? Something else that maybe I should have asked? Um, Feel free to drop them there in the comment section. So this is a phone appointment. See, the thing that I love about RE Simply, the CRM that I'm using, is we can do everything on here, right? Everything on here is so easy to work with. Appreciate the love. Thank you guys so much. Let's see if I need to call this lead on Sunday. All right. What up, Brigo? What's up, bro? Thanks for joining, my dude. Yep. Just missed a call that we had, a conversation. OG. What it's worth, minimum 9 cleaning upgrades have been done. You can just put number on process if you're just All right, so we are. I mean, we're just kind of like going into our CRM right now, going through all of the leads that followed up with us yesterday. We have a couple of them that we sent out some offers. Sending a couple quick text message follow ups here. We made a couple offers yesterday. A lead to call, Rigo. Send it over on Discord, my dude. If you're in the group, send it over on Discord or send it over on yeah, Discord would be best because I've got that opened up. Okay, let's get this going. Let's get this going. Yeah, Rigo, send it over, dude. Let's call it. Let's make this deal happen. Here we go. Hey, Victor. This is Hector. We were speaking about the house on Blue Ridge cutoff. I think with Ryan, and he mentioned you may be thinking about selling. You have a lot of people calling you on it? Gotcha. Um, why do you think is that? Did you put it somewhere maybe for sale or okay? Well, just quickly, just for something for you to consider. We're a cash investment company here in Kansas City. We like to buy houses directly from homeowners. We'll make offers, and sometimes they'll make a fix, sometimes they won't. Uh, but what we try to do is we try to structure quick and easy process by covering all the closing costs, buying it completely as is, all that kind of sort of stuff. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. So it's no not really a fixer upper. I gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So definitely. I mean, if you'd like, I can maybe refer you to a couple of realtors. If you're not really considering a cash investment. Okay. No worries, man. Well, if you ever do come across any other properties, we would pay referrals. Oh, okay. Nice. Awesome, dude. Awesome. All right. Well, let me know if it doesn't work out. Like I said, always happy to help you out with an offer. Okay. Yeah. All right, man. Well, no problem. Hopefully you find your buyer. If not, feel free to give us a call back. Thank you. Bye. Not a real deal there. Not to worry. Let's move this one out of our pipeline and into the dead leads. So one of the things that I like to do with these dead leads is follow up with them. Especially if they're looking to sell it, they're still looking to sell. Asking 230K, but wants to move to California. So basically, what we want to do is we want to follow up with this in case it falls out of contract, right? So we will put we'll put it in a drip campaign. It's called the dead drip campaign. So it'll send them a text message like um, every 3 months or so. That's awesome, Rigo. So you got your very first one. Let's see. They are motivated to sell, but didn't want to go through a wholesaler. So I wanted to see if you could call, possibly get something out of it. About 80K in repairs. They're also flexible with their price because they haven't been able to sell. Okay. Good stuff, Rigo. Yeah, send me some contact info there, dude. And let me make a call. See what we might need to do here. It's a pretty big house. Holy shit. And it's got a pool. Is this from a pool is pretty big in Texas too, especially because it gets hot out there. So, did you where? Yeah, let me know how you found it. Is it a for sale by owner, listed somewhere? Yeah, of course, for sale by owner on Zillow. Ah, dude, these are gonna be. This is gonna be tough for a for sale by owner. If it was, let me see. It is a pretty big house. But the problem is on these type of houses, like, well, let's see what we can do. Yeah, they called me back yesterday because I reached out like 1 month ago. All right, let's see. We can do a couple things here. So they're no longer living in it. Let's see if we can maybe make them more calm. Let me double dial them real quick. Yeah, dude. Let's try to connect with that one. Maybe we can talk them into something different. We'll see. It's pretty high up there. Not gonna lie, we probably need it closer to 350, but let's see if we can maybe do something there. Um, Okay, yeah, we'll keep that going though. Like, send some, like, the main deals where you're gonna make the most spread is people that you work with directly, right? Unfortunately, like, yeah, it is easier to get these deals that are from uh, Zillow and things like that, but it's going to be such a battle, right? To try to get them to agree to a price. I do like what you're doing with the strategy of going like more than 6 months out, but now you have to be able to uh, negotiate with them the price that's actually going to make sense. So let's keep following up on them for sure. Let's call this one here, Taylor. Hey, Taylor. Oh, I'm sorry, Jack. I think Ryan called about a house on 36th Street. Wasn't sure if we had the right number. Okay. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Bye. 206. Weird. Sorry, dude. Can't take your call right now. Let's call this one up. This one's from Maxine. We'll see if we can get him on the phone. Let's see. It's a nice house. Hello, Ms. Linda. My name is Hector. Alex on my team texted you about the house there on Greenwood. Yes, ma'am. Just wanted to reach out to you to see if indeed what it was something that you were maybe thinking about selling. Okay, okay. Just to let you know, we buy houses typically that need a little bit of fixing up and more for investment purposes. Hmm. Now, on the price there, what we were looking at is I mean, your asking price is a little bit north of what Zillow has for the current market value. Was there any like appraisal or something that maybe could help us get to your number? Okay. Um, well, like I said, we would be interested in buying it if there were maybe, we could take the as is value of the property. No problem. You too. Bye. Easy way to disqualify right there, guys. Just ask them what's up, let them know, you are looking to buy for as an investment, and they will disqualify themselves. You really don't have to worry about people like that. So move her to a dead lead. And the same thing, we will set her up with a dead lead kind of drip campaign, right? So that the machine will send her a text every 3 months or so. They didn't disqualify themselves. They were denied. She was asking 400,000 for a house, bro. For a house that's not even close to the price that we would be able to do a deal. If that makes sense to you. Nope. Not trying to scam anybody. If they're willing to sell us at the as is price, we'll buy it as is. We're not trying to scam anybody. We're not trying to get them to sell us a house. If they want to sell a house for the convenience of speed, that's what we'll do. And we are straight up front telling them that we are investors. I appreciate the heart, Elizabeth. Thank you so much. That's how it is. There is a lot of people out here though that are doing this game wrong. You hear a wholesaler and you're thinking of a scam artist. Well, those are the people that don't present themselves with, um, professionalism and transparency. So I get where you're coming from, though. You're not investing in anything. You are a middleman. Exactly, dude. I am a middleman. I am taking a property and selling it over to a buyer. There's times that we do hold on to deals, though. We have a property currently under contract that we are going to fix and flip, and it came from the same strategy. It's just being the middleman. Sometimes, being in front of sellers gets you the best deals. Okay, but I mean, I don't have to lie to you, my dude. This property here that I live in, a complete wholesale deal that I bought directly from the seller. It's an investment property. I'm holding it on with title to my name, and it is a duplex where I've got the tenant on the other side paying for the mortgage, and I have the seller financing this property to me. 0% interest, zero money out of pocket. That's an investment, right? And it all comes from wholesaling, from doing the same steps that I'm showing you guys here. But I get it. Closed mindset. You probably haven't really done anything with your own life, and that's okay. You can always, try to learn a little bit here and there to help you grow out of it. It happens. Exactly. Yep. Some people are just better off eating hot pockets in their mom's basement, and that's totally fine. That's your lifestyle. That's your choice. We listen and we don't judge. You do virtual wholesale. I mean, yeah, we help people across the country. So, but I'm morely focused here in Kansas City, local. That's all right, man. Like I said, I don't have to worry about what I do. Uh, but if you want to, learn a little bit more, you can click the link in my bio. We have a 30-day challenge where we take people from not knowing exactly a bit of real estate or anything and take them through the ropes. So if that's something that you'd be interested in, click that link in my bio, my dude. We would be more than happy to help you out. You gotta fall on your face a couple of times. You do have to fall on your face a couple of times, more than a couple of times, doing this business. You have to go through all of the no's, the yes, and the yes. You have to stay consistent. Oh, really? You have reached the number you have dialed. Calling. Thanks for keeping me on check, my dude. Appreciate it. Oh, stay on the phone. Let's go, Elizabeth. Would look the free Discord. The link is in the bio. Let's do some deals. You have reached the number you have dialed. Appreciate the love, Elizabeth. Thank you so much. You guys don't forget to share this live if you guys are finding value of these calls. If it's helping you guys at all, help us kind of grow this channel. Just share the live. Tell somebody, you know, bring them along. Maybe a teammate or somebody that you guys want to join your team. Thank you. Appreciate the shares. I appreciate that. That's what's going to get our channel to grow. So please continue sharing. I love it. Thank you so much. Hey, how's it going? I was hoping to speak with Caven. All right, let's call him again. It happens, dude. It is what it is. Let's see. Not sure who answers. I ignore every number. I don't know. Yeah, dude. That's why we hit them with different type of marketing. So with this CRM, what it does is it helps. Once we call, if they don't answer, we'll put them into a drip campaign, which then automatically sends them a text message, right? And if they don't answer the text message, they'll get a ringless voicemail. Those are the kind of things that happen. So it's not really about like getting them on the first try, right? It's just trying to get yourself in front of them so that you guys can try to pitch and get your foot in the door, right? So a lot of times, the cold calling doesn't work. Go door knock. Door knocking is also a great way to get in front of people. All right, TM. I'm not gonna let you come in here and talk shit on people. So I'm gonna go ahead and block you, my dude. Hopefully you find peace and learn a little bit of something. But you're out of here, my dude. Yeah, we don't need that negative energy up in here. Appreciate the love, Elizabeth. Thank you so much. It's people with small mindsets, right? People that are constantly just gonna go through life like doing the same shit, never progressing. And it's always those people, right, that need the help the most that are the ones that are always constantly talking shit. That's right. That's right. It's the same people that are blaming life why they're stuck losing. Yeah, there's people like that. They're just constantly, how life is unfair and always somebody else needs needed the most, and they're the ones that are first to kind of react, right? So, what's up, Edgar? Love it, Elizabeth. Where are you from, Elizabeth? What market are you hitting up? Hey, what's going on, Gary? My name is Hector. Calling you about a few properties that you mentioned that you may be interested in selling. Feel free to give me a call back at your earliest convenience. Thanks. I'm in California. I'm a private money lender. Oh, that's great. That's great, Elizabeth. Would love to work with you. We've got a couple projects coming up here in Kansas City. Um, Maybe we can do some deals together. What up? What up, dude? W93. We've been chatting a little bit about kind of getting into the program. Yeah. So right now, my team, we have three VAs and myself. So it's a team of four, right? Trying to keep everything really light, and we do anywhere between 2 to 3 deals per month. And our average contract assignment right now is 11 grand. Um, so that's what we do. We keep our marketing and stuff pretty low. Right now, we pay our VAs 1,600 a month, and that's for all of them. And then maybe spend another grand or two on things like marketing, like for our softwares and things like that. So let's go. Appreciate you, Elizabeth. Yeah, hopefully you're following, and hopefully you can send me a DM so we can connect and be able to do some deals together. So appreciate the love. Thank you so much. The VAs do the calling. Yep. So you think about it like this. So you want to put yourself in a position where you're bringing in the leads, right? And the all the new leads, the ones that are basically you haven't touched, you don't know if they're willing to sell or not. These are people who are just, let's call them prospects more than anything. You've put them in through a funnel, right? And in that funnel, your VAs, they're the ones that are hitting them up. They're the ones that are spending the time hearing the voicemails, getting the no's, the wrong numbers, and then they take them down through to the next tier. And in the next tier, then that's whenever you're handling the lead management part. Are they really qualified? Do they really want to sell? But at least you're getting actual people, right, with real numbers. What up, Raul? What's up, bro? Closing a few deals with Raul today. God willing, right, bro? As soon as I get done with this call, I'm gonna send you another one that we have under contract. All the time, my dude, all the time. Let's call this deal real quick. So you can find the VAs a couple ways. You can start virtual. They have VAs that you can hire, and basically they do the cold calling for you. You can hire them directly, Online Jobs PH, or another one is AK Callers. Both of them are great. How much do you think you should have saved up to pay for VAs and software for the year? Yeah, so basically, I think what we want to see is 3 to 4 months of expenses put aside for a VA, just in case things go sour. At the end of the day, you are covering somebody else's lifestyle, livelihood. So, I mean, having maybe 4 to 5 grand set aside just for savings for safekeeping, I think would be good enough for you. And I know that you're still like in school, W-93, but I started doing this whenever I was doing my 9 to 5, and what I would do is I would go look for my deals, early in the morning, right before work, or on the weekends, right. That's whenever I would fill the pipeline. After that, I would go and start uh, making the calls, doing the door knocking during lunch or in the evenings, right after work was done. So it's totally possible to do this whenever you still have a 9 to 5. I would even encourage people to keep their 9 to 5 the longer they can, because they can then reinvest the money into this business for marketing purposes, etc. Right. Um, and it would probably help them grow a lot faster. All right. So this guy goes into the working buckets, meaning that we haven't touched them. We got somebody replied to our text message. Just found this in previous one. What's he up to now? You've explained to him previously how it all works and could not have. Huh? Just found this in previous one. What's he up to now? Let's see. Spoke to a VA yesterday that works for investors. I think they will be a potential buyer. Yeah, I mean that's how you build your buy box as well. Be able to kind of build those relationships. It really is just about putting together the right marketing strategy to find these deals. You have a software to organize all these deals? Yes, I do. If yes, what it is. So I have a link in my bio, actually, my dude. Here, let me show you really quick how it looks like. So this is RE Simply. And so the way that it works is we actually get our VAs to send in all of the new leads here. All of the new leads get funneled in there. And so then I go in and I start making those calls. You see how this one just came in? That one just popped up right now, lead assigned. So that means that my VAs just filled up web form, and now it's going to pop up here. See, now here's a new lead. So this new lead then is my job to come in here and make the call and turn it into either an appointment set, a qualified lead, or an offer, right? These are currently all of the properties that we have under contract over here, over on this side. And see, like even now, like she replied to one of our messages, right? So it's just one of those things where we're able to keep everything organized using this system, and it automatically populates like our key performance indicators, It also tracks, however many calls we've made, text messages. So this is a really cool system, RE Simply. You guys can find the link in my bio if you guys want to give it a shot. But I would recommend anybody who's getting started to learn how to work this system. It is pretty easy, um, and it makes everything a lot easier since you have all these automations going. So hopefully that helped. How to determine if a house is worth. So yeah, dude, Bob Builder, right? Yeah. So what you want to do to kind of determine if the house is worth wholesaling is you want to take the buy box that your buyer gives you, right? And see if it fits their criteria first and foremost. A buyer is the one that an investor, right? A cash investor, a buyer, they're the ones that are going to end up paying for your assignment, right? So you want to make sure that you are looking for the things that they're actually going to want to buy, right? That's the main thing that we teach in our course is really how is it that a wholesaler is making money. The better connections you have with your buyers, the better you're going to be able to push product, to your from your market to your buyers. Once you establish that and you understand that, then all you're really having to do is fill those box, right? Fill that box in. So instead of you going out there and trying to look for everything that's out in the marketplace, you're zeroing in on what your buyer is looking to buy, right? Some of these investors, yes, they will pay the 75% rule, but a lot of times they will pay even more if they know that you are buying or you're sending them deals directly to them without them having to compete. And that's what we focus on. Direct to seller and direct to buyer. We very rarely put our leads out and blast them out, right? People want to know that they are being taken care of on the buyer side and on the seller side. I hope that makes sense. I hope it kind of sparks a little bit of interest. We do have, like I said, the 30-day challenge going on. If you guys are new to wholesaling and real estate, we do live calls. All of the month of April is going to be directly with me, one on one, until you get your very first hot lead, or I coach you for free until you do, right? That's the deal. And I can't say that I'm going to be doing it live every time uh, because obviously we want to scale that as well. But for the month of April, we are doing a live one-on-one coaching calls for those of you guys that are looking to get into wholesaling and need a little bit more of a hand holding kind of strategy or playbook. Any other questions? Anything else I can help you guys kind of, uh, learn or teach you guys about? We have about 5 minutes before I have to hop off and jump into something really cool that's going to take our business to the next level. So, what other questions can I answer here about wholesaling, real estate, or really just about getting started? If you don't already follow me on Instagram, I post a lot more there too. Hector buys houses. But stay tuned. I do these lives every morning, or I try to, anyways. All right. Appreciate you guys jumping on this live. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Hopefully, you guys have a good weekend. If you guys have any questions, feel free to DM me. I'd be more than happy to work with you guys on the next leads. Have a good one.